Right, I have a correction to make, because in my video fitting the lights I said that you had I said that I'd wired in my lights, my spotlights, using a series circuit, and I'd got a piece of cable and I'd split it, separating the two parts. There are two pieces of cable here, and I'd threaded one piece of cable all the way around, one cable from there, and then connected it to a spotlight, and then from the other side of the spotlight, sorry, wait a minute, car going past, had another single piece of cable coming to the next one, and so on. But I've discovered that I fitted the lights and they didn't work, so I checked all of the wiring, took all of the connectors off, refitted new connectors, thinking that maybe one of the connections was bad, because in a series, if one thing's wrong, then none of them will work. They still didn't work. So then I took off all of the lights and checked each light, and they all came on, and then I noticed that they didn't switch on and off. They weren't touch sensitives, and I'd ordered touch sensitive lights. So I contacted the company that I bought them from, Clear Cut Conversions, and they were really good. They realised they'd sent me the wrong lights. They'd sent me just ordinary spotlights rather than touch sensitive ones, and they also advised me to fit them in a parallel circuit rather than a series circuit. They said they wouldn't work in a series. So they were really good, and they sent me a new set of lights, touch sensitive ones, despite the fact I bought mine 10 months ago. So that was really, really good of them. So I definitely recommend Clear Cut Conversions, because although they made a mistake, they did correct it, and that's a sign of a good company. So now I've wired in I've put the cables in again, and I'll just show you. This is, I suppose, the end. They said do it like a tree. It has to look like a tree. So this is the top of the tree. This would be the top of the tree. This is where it would end. This is where my circuit would end, and that cable. It's got a negative and a positive. And apparently these LED spotlights, there's no polarity, so you don't need to worry about that. Although I'm still going to do them correctly, negative to positive, positive to negative. That one I'll just separate out, bare the ends of the cable, and connect those to the two cables coming out of the spotlight. So that's the top of the tree, and then that cable comes through and comes out of here. That's that one, and I've got another one that goes to there, comes out there, and so on. And what you do here is you bare the ends of the cable, separate them a bit, bare the ends of the cables, and twist together the two positives together, giving you just one positive, and the two negatives together, giving you just one negative, and then you connect them to the spotlight, positive to negative and negative to positive, although I have been told that there's no polarity with them, but I'm still going to stick to it. So you do what you want, so you give it a try. I'll let you know how we get on fitting them for about the third or fourth time. Fingers crossed. The light's fading, but I just wanted to show you what it will look like once you've connected the two positives with together and the two negatives together using a parallel system. So that's the two positives together and that's the two negatives together, so it's as though you've just got one cable now. So those need to be connected to the spotlight. Bit hard to see because it's going dark, but this is the spotlight, and they have the two cables coming off them, and I've got to connect them to the two cables sticking out of my holes in the ceiling. And I've just I don't know how things are supposed to be connected, but what I've done is opened up and putting them up a little bit. If you see that little hole, that gap there, I just made it a little bit bigger, and I'm going to slot the cable in that way and then squeeze them together with my jewellery crimpers. Wow, well, I am beyond happy. I can't believe it. Look, they all work. I'm so happy. Oh, really, really, really chuffed to bits. Oh, lovely.